But yeah, I mean, most of the reason I'm playing Wraith Color is I just want 2 units. I'm not trying to get like weird stacked like 5-2 fearsome dudes. I don't know. Mistwraith is just straight up a bad card. It's not horrible in this deck right now, but there is literally no way it's proper in these kinds of decks long term. It's actually like basically impossible. I mean, it's just really unlikely, right? Why not 2 big tracker? Big tracker? What's big tracker? Silverwing Vanguard? It's like a LoR and Protege that costs 1 more mana for no reason. Okay, so I don't think I want Thresh or Purify here. Purify is not really for this. Let's go ahead and get Skitter into Wraith Color, getting it going on. This looks good. The big Fleet Feather. Swiftwing Lancer? Is that what you mean? We could also mix up the list as well. I was actually thinking about trying a few different things today. I want to like optimize this as I climb and make a few tweaks. Like for example, we just took out the Mistwraiths, which I like. As well as maybe mess around with other versions of Shadow Isles or Elusives. Because I actually want to update my Elusives concept as well. And Elusives is like pretty good in this meta. I don't know. I mean, there's still a lot of people running the Fearsome deck. Like a refined version of Elusives. Elusives like punch the Ionia version of Fearsome, I think. They might lose to the Demacia version. Is Wraithcolor good in this deck without Mistwraiths? Yeah, of course. 100%. I've been running Wraithcolor in every Shadow Isles deck for the past like 2 weeks. Even before the game launched. Like Wraithcolor is a fundamentally insane card. Mistwraiths are just along for the ride. They're just trolly. Too good of a defensive Skitter. We're already like a little bit behind on board presence. So we have to like stall out these attacks. Get a lot of health. Like when you look at this card, Wraithcolor, when you compare this, like look at this. It's a 4/4/3 Fearsome that has like a 67% chance of summoning an extra body with Fearsome on it. What the hell more do you need from a card than that? But like running more Mistwraiths or running like more Shadow Isles cards is just like not valuable enough. Like it doesn't really empower this card by very much. So I think this basically has to be the Thresh turn. I think there's no way to escape it. This looks fine. And you really don't need more than like 70% odds or so. Maybe like 75 for the Allegiance proc for this kind of Allegiance. Like, I'm not really looking for more. I think too many people are running like too many Shadow Isles cards here. So we're basically threatening the Elise. We'll force him to protect it with like Mark of the Isles. He can't threaten like back-to-back on that color. I mean, what is that pass even? What is he even playing at? That's like a Withering Whale kind of pass? I mean, I think I'd just challenge the Elise and do nothing else, right? Maybe get one attack in case he does something weird. I want to enable like Black Spear, so I don't mind trading 1 unit. That's fine. Difference between 2 and 3 health in this matchup is like literally meaningless. Okay, so Elise is dead. That's a weird float, man. What could that mean? Whoa! He's got like 3 glimpses. I mean, he must have 2. He must have a second glimpse, or I guess a deny. I guess like glimpse plus deny is usually fine, but you literally can't do this unless you have glimpse or deny. But that's fine. I mean, forcing deny on a Black Spear is totally cool for me. Maybe he has like second deny. Or second glimpse. That's a play you make when you have a weird hand. Like that, the pass into that is like 2 glimpses or 2 denies or something like that. Like you don't do that with a normal hand. You don't let me get like Viral Feast value, like baiting out a deny. It's just not worth it. So, I mean, yeah, Wraithcrawler is just great here. Got like, what are we at? About 67% odds of just second body. Pretty sweet. So Thresh is gonna level up, and then he's gonna die. When he levels up, he's gonna ass pull something, and he's gonna ass pull something at great value. Going out of 7. I mean, my Thresh ass pull is just gonna fucking pop this game, right? What the hell else do I need? I'm stopping 3 damage here. This is the same amount, right? I'm damaging a Hecarim this way. Do I mind using a bit of a committal glimpse here? Is delay on? No, I didn't turn delay on. I don't really want to like delay just hit masters. I don't know. Is Hyped doing it? Did Mogwai do it? I don't think most people really care enough. Like it'll slow it a little bit, but it's not a big deal. So he needs to have Black Spirit to stop like the crazy Thresh value. Hyped is offline. Wait, Hyped is climbing, like not streaming? I know Hyped plays a lot while not streaming. So if that's Black Spear, then I've got Glimpse, which is great value for me. And if he's not Black Spearing, then I'm getting like the Thresh pull twice, which is also great value for me. Now Thresh might pull my Champ from my hand, which kind of blows. But I want to open attack so I can get the Thresh off of the Thresh off twice, basically. So when the Thresh dies, then we rekindle a new Thresh that will also pull a new unit. So we get the Hecarim attacking here. Nah, it's not emote worthy. Emotes, you guys must be very, very careful with emotes. Emotes have the potential to be somewhat rude if you're not careful with them. They can offer a certain amount of disrespect. That's a pretty sweet glimpse, yeah? I'm happy with this glimpse. Yeah, let's go in. I guess the one thing is our Rekindler is pulling Hecarim now instead of Thresh. That's not great. Really wanted another Thresh. Huh. There's a weird call to like flip Elise instead. Just because I can always just develop the Rekindler later. I'm not really in a hurry, right? Glimpse Hecarim instead of a Black Spirit to deny your Glimpse? I'm not understanding what you're asking. I mean, I'm really not in a hurry to just Rekindler it out here, right? I wonder, like, does preempting the Elise flip do a lot, though? It certainly puts a lot of pressure on. And I don't feel like I'm gonna be in a position where I actually want to Vile Feast value. Like, it feels hard for Vile Feast to do a lot at this point. He's already used 1 Glimpse. He's not at the stage where he has a lot of weenies. Banking mana doesn't really matter with this hand. I could maybe, like, I mean, this could even force out a deny, which, again, I really, really wouldn't mind. He can't, like, glimpse that. That would be too trolly.
A tribute to the
So, yeah. We'll flip the Elise first. This is fine. I'm not really worried about his open attack or anything weird. So we have Rekindler into Hecarim for later. Rekindler goes by how powerful a unit is. And powerful means attack and then health and then cost. And the Thresh is leveled. Oh, shit. Oh, Thresh is a 4/7. Oh, wait, it will pull Thresh. Oh, nice.
One candle for every sun.
No. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Guys, with great emotes comes great responsibility. That wasn't actually funny. But basically, you have to look at emotes. You have to only do it when it's not like rude or annoying, right? Like a little friendly BM, we can all appreciate. It's like, you know, teehee, this happened, or, you know, eat shit, fucker. You know, that's funny. But like, when, you know, and you know, a lot of you guys come from League, so you'll understand that. You know, like it's playful, right? That's just culture. But you don't want to be rude about anything, and I think that's the most important thing. So Thresh pulls just straight ass pulls something random, right? So if it pulls, and I have one Hecarim in my deck, and I have 2 Elisas in my deck still, which means I'm pulling Elisa at 67% odds, I believe. Who knows? I want to Thresh this down and Elise the Hrasa. Looks good. I want to keep my Spider alive to protect against second Hrasa and threaten lethal. Since I'm pulling Elise on 2/3 odds, I guess it would make more sense to threaten lethal here. I think I would like to threaten this lethal. If we pull Hecarim on the 33, then of course, you know, we lose a couple things, but that's fine. Yeah, this is okay. Oh, it was a mistake to not drag this Arachnoid Horror. I forgot, since we'd have a new hero coming in, it would get like the same block anyway. So he can't block with a Spider, which means he now needs to do something. And that's really important. Forcing him to act to stay alive basically allows us to counteract with Mark, depending on what he does. Or, you know, could be a way to push lethal, could be a way to force his mana out of Rasa range, you know. I mean, there's a lot of things that this could accomplish. Whale, double whale. Wow, that's oh, he's actually got double whale? Holy shit. That's bad. I mean, double whale cleans up here. Like, majorly. It just gets places. Ah, jeez. I mean, if his follow-up, he's out of mana for like second Rasa or something, which is nice. And we're probably just gonna kill his Rasa with Mark of the Isles, I guess. I guess we have no choice. Our Thresh stays alive. Our Rekindler stays alive. I mean, it's not like the worst thing ever, don't get me wrong. But it's a way for him to actually cling on to this game, you know? Like, and I thought he was done. I thought he was completely out of the game. Double whale. So, I mean, we still have more cards on board. We still have double Wraithcaller Hand, which is sweet redevelopment. Wow. His own Mark then. Yeah. Oh, Glimpse. Okay. Yeah. Double whale Glimpse. Holy shit. This is like an even game all of a sudden. This is like, he might even be favored. It's really close. It depends on what he top decks off of the Glimpse. Jesus. Did you intentionally put 2 Hecarim, 1 Thresh, or do you not have 3 Hecarims? I don't want 3 Hecarims. I think I might cut down on 2 Hecarims even. I'm not sure where I want this list to end up at. Yeah, that was a sweet hand. There's like... This is actually hilarious. Because he glimpsed his Rasa, and because my Elise didn't die until the end of turn, I know that there's a Shadow House card at the top because we procced Allegiance, but I can't play the other Wraithcaller because Elise hasn't fucking died yet because he glimpsed. So now I actually have to take the roll again next turn, basically. Why not glimpse something else and let other dude kill Elise? Yeah, he could have glimpsed like Arachnoid Horror or something. It didn't really matter. He couldn't have glimpsed the Spider because of the Vile Feast, which is the most important thing. Whoa. Does he have 2 Vile Feasts? He has a hard time putting me on Glimpse. We just top decked it. He can't have 2 Vile Feasts. We have to open with a Glimpse. I'm gonna be so mad if he Vile Feasts this. Okay, good. But yeah. Why so many 2ofs? Still a little uncertain of where I want this deck to end up, honestly. I think I'll definitely make some cuts to 2ofs. We'll see.
Silent as death.
Words move hearts and armies.
That best deck to play against Fearsome deck in your opinion? I don't know. Depends on the version of the Fearsome deck. Everyone and their mom is running the Ionian version, which I think is not good enough against elusives. I think that Fearsome in general is fine against elusives, but I think that's largely predicated on the Demacia version, right? Like I think that's like Purify, for example, is kind of the counter to elusives. If you're just hitting the Ionia version, like the Demacia Ionia elusives should do well against them. So pretty nut draw. I think we're largely fine here for just going in for the kill usually. Gosh, it's really hard for him to be on a lot here. It really is. Like, what's this gonna be, man? What are you gonna have this time? Isn't the Ionia Fearsome the worst? Yeah, it's like the weakest one. Well, okay, I'm exaggerating. I'm exaggerating. I'm
basically 1/8 gay.
It's worse than the Demacia version. Like that card. Like this. Like, why are we running Vengeance? What is that? Third whale? Alright. Back to back is such a busted card, you just can't play around it, it'll fuck you anyway. Right, back to back is super crazy. It's single-handedly, like, one of the reasons Demacia is a power region.